Today we're diving into the brand new NKS integration for the MPK series, giving you deep control over Native Instruments plugins right from your MPK controller. NKS, or Native Control Standard, is Native Instruments' system for deep hardware-software integration. With this update, your Akai MPK controller now instantly maps to Native Instruments plugins with no manual setup required. You get instant parameter control for instruments and a streamlined workflow to browse and tweak sounds without having to touch the mouse. And it works across the entire Native Instruments ecosystem. To get started, we need to open up Native Access, which is Native Instruments' hub application and where you'll find your library of plugins. We'll want to go to Library and search for Komplete Control. You can open Komplete Control as its own standalone application, or you can find it in your DAW's plugin list. Now that you've got Komplete Control open, let's go ahead and connect our MPK controller. Now let's find the controller manager in Komplete Control by clicking where it says MIDI right here. Here you'll see a list of available controllers that work with NKS. Since I've got my Akai MPK Mini MK3, I'll select that one. But take note as well that you'll also see the Akai MPK Mini Play and the Akai MPK Mini Plus, in addition to legacy MPK controllers, which now all support NKS. So now that I've selected my Akai MPK Mini, we are now connected and we're ready to go. To really show you what we can do with this integration, I'm going to add a synth layer to this beat that I've been working on, which by the way uses all Native Instruments sounds. So like I said earlier, you can open up Komplete Control as a plugin in your DAW. I'm using Ableton Live at the moment, and I'm gonna search for one of the play series from Native Instruments that I really like called Glaze. Now here in Komplete Control, I can just select any of these presets, and from here we can just start purely working with our controller. And right away, I know I want to make this sound louder, and if we direct our attention to these 8 macro knobs at the bottom of the plugin, I can now just grab one of my macro knobs on the MPK Mini, the volume knob, crank this sound up, and we are adjusting this sound. We are synced up with the plugin, but I don't really like this plugin sound. I don't think it fits my beat very well. So let's scroll through some presets using pads 1 and 5, up and down. Let's scroll down through the presets. Let's move down through these vocal presets. Ooh, that's kind of cool, but not what we're looking for. All right, I think I found one that we can work with called Brass Pipes. I think we got to open this filter up a bit. Give it a little more space. And I think this sound will just floats right over the beat. Okay, that works. So we can navigate presets up and down with pads 1 and 5. We can adjust macros on the fly, completely synced up here with the macros we see on screen with the macro knobs here. But let me open up the macro page and just show you that we actually have a bunch more parameters that we can adjust with the macro knobs. We can navigate across those pages with pads 3 and 4. So if I navigate all the way over to the last page, maybe we can turn up the glide just to show you. I think that's pretty cool, but you can see that as I navigate through these pages, my macros will adapt to whatever page we are on in the plugin. It doesn't end there though. Let's go back to the plugin page and let's click the plus icon. Let's add a little bit of bite to this sound. Bite is like a bit crusher effect from Native Instruments. I'm gonna again go to the macro page so I can see exactly what these 8 macros will adjust. I know that macro 6 will adjust the crunch. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. But now I'm just on the bite page. If I want to get back to the other plugin in the chain, Glaze, I can use pads 7 and 8. This will navigate between any effects in this chain. So I can be back to controlling Glaze, adjusting some of the macros here, like the cutoff or the balance. And then I can navigate back over to bite, and maybe I really want to crank up the crunch. But maybe not. And lastly, if I go back to the plugin page and I click plus again, I could probably add something like an EQ, like solid EQ here. I can go back to the macro page just to show you what's on screen and what we are adjusting. Use these pads here to navigate between the different pages of effects. And let's go ahead and do a little high pass filter. And now we've crafted a chain of 3 devices that we can navigate through with our MPK We can change presets on any of those devices with pads 1 and 5. And we can adjust any of the macros on those pages with our macro knobs on the MPK. And you can do all that without touching the mouse. And to take full advantage of this, new and existing Akai MPK customers can redeem their free Komplete Select Akai Edition bundle by simply registering their controller on Akai's website, then head over to Native Instruments and download Native Access to redeem any one of the 3 bundles available. It's a huge workflow upgrade for MPK users. That's going to be all for now. For more updates, make sure you subscribe to Akai's channel. This has been Tetro for Akai. Have a good one.